Well, first, before I finish that sentence, we should bring YouTube over. I'm going to aim for finishing Bethany's post-it note. That means Delirium, which means I need to go quickly to get guaranteed Delirium because I need to go via Hush. So we need a good start. So that probably means I'll need to hold R for a little bit to find a good item room, just because otherwise it's... I mean, I'll fight to the first item room, but if it's bad, I'll just hold R for a good item room. Because that's what Delirium demands, if you want to guarantee Delirium. Now, obviously I could just play a normal run to the chest and cross my fingers and hope that I get it. If you aim for Mega Satan, it's what, a 50-50 chance after Mega Satan Delirium opens up and a 25% chance after Isaac and Blue Baby? Something stupid like that. Speaking of something stupid, this enemy type. Oh, that's a good item though. Well, it's a good pill rather. Could you just, thank you. Good grief. Bombs are key, not so much. But getting a tears up on the first floor is good. Yeah, so we're recording this on Christmas Eve. I was discussing the various things I'm going to play on Christmas. So I'm doing my standard Christmas stream that's not at my usual time and goes for longer. And I don't have anything specific. I did consider Dragon's Dogma, but I don't really feel... I'm not feeling it. Nope, absolutely not. I can't see. First eye, you say? No, I don't believe I will. Is that the good pepper? That's the one that sends out fire based on your luck stat. So if you get good luck stat, it's... Oh, okay. It could potentially be really, really good. Because you're just burning every few seconds. Alright, we can try this. Just aiming for a good run. Nah, inscription doesn't interest me. Chris B played it all the way through anyway. Looking for small rock. I might pick up that indie game that got suggested to me where he plays the fox with the spirit fox or something. I think it might be called Spirit Fox. Okay, need it. Just tangentially reminded me on... Was it today I got the email? I think it was. So on Christmas Eve, a developer thought it was a good idea to start spamming out emails about his new game. And it's, I couldn't view it because presumably I had to be signed in and I don't leave my Steam details saved on my browser. Because it's an adult game. Because the game was called Furry Love 2. And I believe maybe of a pornographic nature. Which isn't allowed on Twitch or YouTube. Well, that's probably allowed on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know the rules on YouTube these days. So I can't really tell you what it's about because, as I say, it wouldn't load in my browser because you need to be signed in, which tells me that it's R-rated. But I could be wrong. It could be like an adorable dating simulator. I've got no idea. The first one must have been good enough to warrant a sequel, I guess. What emote did you make for Chris? I'm curious. It was a very well timed bit of fire. As I said to that house, they caught fire. She made that as a donut? Can you link it in my Discord? I want to see it. That sounds very amusing. Why does it feel like I'm doing no damage? Oh, it's because I can't hit them, because I can't stand in front of them for 2 seconds. Is that it? That is a face. It looks even more like the original Sonic before they made him presentable. My wisps. It can't be a double floor. Why is it got so many long rooms? I don't think it fully captures the confused horror, but it is good. Keys would be nice, so I could get like items and junk, or bombs, you know, for tinted rocks to get items and junk. Oh, it's a start. You can get keys from tinted rocks. Oh. I don't like burning basements, in general and also specifically in this game. Honestly, that's how most of my emotes were made as well. I just took emotes made by other people and just moved the mouth or changed the eyes around a little bit and it made it into a new emote. Ooh. It works well. Hey, thank you, Turtle Dover, for the bits. I don't know why you want me to say pink cheese green ghost, but there you go. Does it make it sound like I'm saying something lewd? Because it didn't sound like it. Thank you, Cyblade, for 35 months with a tier 3 sub. Welcome back. So who else is from one of those freaky European countries that celebrates Christmas on Christmas Eve for some reason? I know Kurt is. That's probably why he's not here. Definitely not just his narcolepsy. No, wait, the opposite. Insomnia. Gonna have to ignore that. I'm gonna go clear that last room.
FK.
Wow, thank you, Tabbits, for FKing in 10 people's coffee. With their express permission, I assume. That's very generous, thank you very much. There's barely anyone here, so presumably that's taken from the follower list. So if you're watching this after the fact, I hope you appreciate the generosity. Oh, that just makes them be on fire. Oh, thank you, Trunks, for the bits, the Isaac bits. So far, my goal of going quickly to get guaranteed Delirium isn't working out so well. I knew it was going to start firing. Keys, please? No keys, huh? I'm having to ignore the item room. I guess I could... No, wow, okay, I can go into the arcade.
Oh.
All this, and I bet I get into the item room and it's nothing. Key? Yes, key, please. Game said no. Key, please. Game said no. Heart? Don't want that. Good. Didn't even want that. A bomb to kill you with if you don't give me a key? Nope. Last chance. Skatole? Didn't even give me Skatole.
FK.
Oof.
In the coffee.
Hey, thank you, Trunks, for 5 tier 1 subs too. You gave one to Exploding Shark and God of Bacon. And Blade Swarm. This new Avengers team doesn't sound as good as the last Avengers team. Oh, I should have said Suicide Squad, that would work out better. Oh well. I take 2 on that joke. Don't thank you, Lily, for the little bits. And big bits. exploding shark is the leader. It doesn't sound like he'll be the leader for very long if his one power is exploding. It's like he's kind of like a one and done, isn't he? Yeah, what even are we going to be doing of a cooperative nature after this? Because I don't know if EVP will be around if he's also in a celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve country. So that would rule out the zombie game. Well, it would rule out one of the zombie games. I have to differentiate now that we're playing two. Ugh. It's got a red pepper stuck in her face and nothing's happening, it's going her way. Okay, so back for blood is an option. Valor still hasn't tried the rebalance patch. Key? So descriptive, it feels cursed, kinda. Run into the fire. Call out to John. Thank you again, Trunks. Oh dear.
Ooh.
Fire don't fail me now. See that speed up she got there? I guess because we can combine that with the book, it's not so bad. It's not damage though. Hello, Trivette. Hello, Seeger. There goes the run. It reeks of train wreck. So it's got that train wreck stank. And also very little keys. So thank you, LoJack, for 64 months with a tier 2 sub. The Batman games look very roguelike now. I don't get it. Burned train wreck. Oh, hang on, I got a new emote. I think it's a fat rabbit. What is that? Hype evil? Oh, it's a nerd rabbit holding a pitchfork, I think. See, some people got the slutty pigeon. It sounds like the name of a pub in The Witcher. Or an inn. Oh, you got the lurky one. Oh, yes, that's true. I do usually go back to the Batman games at Christmas. Well, I played them mid-year this time, so that's why it had to be different, because I did that. Those, giving out subs based on gift subs every time I died thing. What am I playing tomorrow? A selection of random things. I didn't get a single bloody key again. It really is a train wreck. There'll probably be some Isaac tomorrow, there'll be some fights in tight spaces, there will be some super people. I'm not sure what else. Might be some good life, but probably not. Probably won't do any Sherlock. Aha, I have a heart that isn't... Oh no, it is firing. It's probably also tankier than your standard heart. Yeah, it took a hit and didn't die. That's already a plus. There's damage, which is just as well because I'm 2 items less than I should have. So my day tomorrow will be spent mostly streaming. That's what I have planned for my Christmas day. My Christmas evening is going to be spent assembling Batman miniatures and watching Friday the 13th movies. That is my plan. Yeah, keep on. Oh, it's giving me more gold chest than usual because I've got Guppy's tail, of course. But I'm still allowed to be annoyed about it. Hello, Vodador. My Christmas Eve was spent. I recorded an unboxing of the Batman miniatures. I did some painting. I posted a picture of Juggernaut before the stream, and I treated myself to a KFC. I fancied a Zinger burger. And I was so generous, I did double my usual tip to the delivery driver via the delivery app I used. Instead of giving £1, I gave £2. Although I do have a complaint about one of the delivery apps that's not Uber. Also, that worked out at 20% for the records, which I believe is the American standard, because you're all insane over there. But yeah, Uber Eats, as bad as that app is, and as bad as Uber is as a company, at least you can choose to tip after you've received your goods. The other app I use more, which is called Deliveroo, if you want to tip your rider, you have to do it before you've been assigned a rider, and you can't do it afterwards. And I hate that, because what if I get bad service? Or what if I get really nice service and I want to tip them but I can't? Zinger burger is just like a southern fried chicken burger, but it's got like a spice layer under the skin, or coating. I don't know what it is, it just tastes quite nice. And it's the right level of spice, not too much, not too mild. For me, anyway, in my weak stomach. Yes, before you get any... Sorry, it's before the rider is assigned to you. It's when you place the order, there's a button that says how much do you want to tip. And as far as I can tell, there's no way to get access to that afterwards. And I only know that because once when I didn't give a tip, when I felt bad, because the rider was very polite and had a little chat with me, and I was like, oh, they were very nice. They might have just been fishing for a tip, but I still appreciated it. So I went back into the app to be like, okay, I'm going to give them a tip. Couldn't. I opened up the order, tried to find the button, couldn't find it. Instead of buying gummies, you tipped the driver $20? She did a cute dance? What is she, a Twitch streamer? I think Deliveroo pays their drivers better than Uber does. I really hope they do, because Uber does not treat their drivers well. Oh right, I have a key, I can actually go to an item room. Is that the all stats one? Is that good? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we're starting to get something. Although all stats... excuse me, streamer. It says it's an all stats up, yet we clearly did not gain all stats. I didn't see my luck go up. Okay, maybe my luck went up in different ways. We're still way too slow to get down to a hush for that guaranteed delirium. Which means all I can really do is just play a normal run to the chest and cross our fingers. You wouldn't deny me a delirium fight on Christmas Eve, would you? At least it feels like I'm doing damage now, without wisps. And if we get more and more luck, we're going to do a lot of damage. How about a little sacred heart? Just a little sacred heart. Candle's fine too. Well, candle was more than fine as long as you don't get hit. To be honest, tipping $20 sounds like a lot. But I know the culture of tipping in America is different to everywhere else. Like, for the most part, tipping is not a thing here. Is that because of the stereotype that Scottish people are all tight with their money? Maybe. Yeah, I have heard that about Uber. That's what I was referring to. But I think they're the only like really bad one. Tipping is malicious as a concept. Hey, hang on a second. That's where a vast majority of my wage comes from. If you consider subscription as a tip, which it kind of is. How much is gas at the moment? I don't own a car, so I have no idea. Hang on, do they have to pay their own gas to deliver orders? Don't they get subsidized with that? Because you get charged more the further away you are from the place you're ordering from. What's hilarious is I can actually order from the place I walk to locally to get my like sundries and groceries every so often. And if I could use the app to order from there, it's like a 5-minute walk tops. And they would charge 99 pence, I think it was, to go to it for me and then go to my door, which in a car would take like a minute. Not even a minute, honestly, unless there was traffic. I like that it appears like Vorador is answering your question, like where does Jeff live? So he lives in Jeebus. Oh, you haven't heard of Jeebus? Hang on, this is not the mom fight, but I've missed an item room. If I speed up just a little bit more, we might make Hush. I don't really want to fight Hush, but I kind of have to. $3.50 a gallon? Or a liter? I may have been looking at chat and forgot this room was here. That's okay, it's not like I needed those stats. Oh wait, gives me an excuse to do that at least. My wisp! See how he was moving with me there? Don't use those devil measurements. Hail science! Since it is the season and all that, and I was talking about it earlier, I do feel the need to poke fun at night models again. I already mentioned that they've released a Christmas themed miniature that won't ship until late January, so there's that. They released the stats for him today while I was recording the unboxing, so you'll see my live reaction to it, but I didn't look into the specifics of his rules until after the fact. I really wish I'd checked, because he has references to a concept within the game that doesn't exist, and there's no reference on his card to what the hell they're talking about, and it's specific to him. So it's again another example of like the rules for the Batman miniature game existing solely in Night Models' writing department's head and nowhere else. So you kind of just have to guess what the hell they're talking about. Now when they were transitioning from the newest edition from the previous edition, that makes sense, because obviously there was concepts that were new to the new edition. That's not a case of it here, it's just a case of them forgetting to write a rule. It's not their Discord, but you're right about Discord. It's just a fan Discord that some of their employees hang out in. And when they were advertising, I think it was the Black Friday stuff, like one of the random employees went on the subreddit for it. And was just like, hey, there's this thing coming. But they don't have an advertising budget, so you know, they're winging it. Maybe if they like got nicey with one of the few YouTubers covering the game, they could get a lot of free publicity. But no, that'd be insane. I'm also the only person who's playing through Shadow of the Bat on camera. I'm not the only person playing it, obviously, but as far as on camera, I seem to be the only one.
Justice.
Oh, that did remind me that I got a very nice comment on YouTube too from, I don't know them, but they watched the entirety of the Resident Evil 3 board game playthrough and they left a comment on the finale because I said, oh, I left a sticky comment being like, hey, hope you enjoyed watching, etc. And they replied to that saying, this is the first time I've ever watched a playthrough of anything from start to finish in a playlist, and it's for a board game, which surprised me. And he was just, oh wow, that was a lot of fire there. But he said he enjoyed it and he liked that I was articulating the rules, not just playing. So it's nice to get comments like that every so often. Rather than, actually, comments. The website won't let you. I had that issue and now I can only use one specific browser if I ever want to buy directly from them. It feels like that's the kind of thing they should probably like do something about. There was a space of a month where literally no one could order from them, but they fixed that. It took them so long to notice because nobody was placing orders. I like Shadow of the Bat as well. I am going to continue playing like the current scenario I started. After that I'll take a look at the viewership because I do want to fit in Don't Look Back. Although that won't be like a forever thing because it only comes with like 6 scenarios. And the one additional one I bought at the same time. Ow. Which browser do I use? I use Firefox, but for night models it stopped working, so I had to use whatever they're calling Internet Explorer these days. Edge, is that what they're calling it? Like the worst browser in history? The unresponsive, slow, barely functioning POS. It probably steals all your data more than the websites you're visiting. Yeah, that's what I had to use if I order from Night Models. So they should appreciate the steps I'm willing to go to order from them, quite frankly. I'll be with you momentarily. It's a hard moment. I don't want to lose my stats to the candle getting hit. Or me getting hit and then the candle goes out, so I'm focusing. Also Isaac, if you aren't aware. Isaac. Damn it! I am going to the chest. Take this. We're not going to make Hush. So it's down to Lady Luck now. Oh, image as requested. Okay, here we go. Ah! Okay, don't look at the full-size version of that. Looks like I look like in my yearbook. That's not even true for so many levels. I'm not even in my yearbook. Because I left school at 16, so I wasn't there when they did yearbooks. I still got a copy though, because my friend worked on the yearbook, and I was like, can I get a copy just because? Because that way at least I had memories of the friends I had at school. Did I pay for it? Nope. Oh, and this is tangentially related to like your average Columbo murder. I remember in primary school the big thing was like every year you would have your photo taken, like the whole class would line up. Professional photographer would take a picture of the class and then they'd sell the class shot to the parents and then also like solo shots of each student. And there was one year in primary school where the class photo was ruined because somebody snuck their hand into like giving the fingers and nobody noticed at the time until after the photos were produced. But there was a different layer to it because they brought in the person they thought had done it and they were vehemently denying that they'd done it. And the teachers were like, well, there's photographic proof, why are you denying this? And they're like, I didn't do it. And then they looked closer and they realised it was the person in the next row stuffing their hand under the arm of the guy in front to frame him and making it look like he was giving the finger when it wasn't him. It was almost the perfect crime. And he would have gotten away with it too if someone wasn't very observant enough to look closer and notice. Oh yeah, I'm sure that person grew up to be a sociopath and is probably in prison now. They were not right in the head. In fact, that same person pantsed me once. I think that's the right term. Pulling down one's trousers in the playground. Is that what pantsing is? Hello, BB. What the hell is that? Oh! Okay, I got this ages ago, but that's the first time I've seen it. Okay, I knew that, I figured that was the term, but we wouldn't use that here because pants for us means something else. It would be much worse if we did the British version of pants, because you'd be naked. That is one more gup item for the transformation, yeah. But I guess it's a devil item / red chest item, like the tail and whatnot, and paw. You learned that term from Shady? He seems like the kind of person who would secretly enjoy it. You're okay with playing more World War Z? Yeah, I was thinking about... Oh, look at that. It shows you what's waiting for you in chests, so you don't have to waste keys on gold chests with garbage. That's a very useful item. Also, I don't like that these spikes don't all go down, so I'm just going to ignore the room and carry on. That's a very good item. No wonder it's rare. Ow. Hello, Serenity. Oh yeah, I can't remember if I started thinking this or just thinking it in my head, but I was thinking about World War Z after we played it yesterday, and I was like, I wonder how they do those like absolutely gigantic hordes and not have the frame rate suffer or anything like that. And I think I worked out how they do it, because whenever we get to those sections where you've got to kill an absolutely ginormous horde, like a wave of zombies, they always have to either climb to you or climb over something to get to you. Oh, that's the mum's ring. Ah. And when they form those piles and start climbing up the wall, I think that disguises the number of actual zombies there are. And that's how they get you. I want the Jera, but I want to live, so the Sun card's more important. So I'm going to watch more closely today, but I think that's how they do it. You've made baguettes? That's the one that gives you 1 holy mantle per floor? Might as well. Kill her before she hits me. Guppy? Oh, Guppy! It's been so long! Oh, now it's definitely not going to give me Delirium. We're slow by 2 minutes. That's okay though. We get to enjoy being Guppy for the first time in forever. The Chosen Bethany. And it's unnerved Guppy as well because of the mod I'm using. I will create enough flies to drown the sun in flies. It's still alive. Did the fire also show that the... Yes, the fire was showing that there was items in it. Thanks to Guppy's eye. It's a very useful item. I really wish it was more common. Because I unlocked that. We know we're getting items. Oh no, but I don't have any keys left. Oh, I guess I'm doubly glad I didn't. There's a blessed penny in there too. I'm doubly glad I didn't take the Jera, because then that's just going to be even more disappointment for all the chests I couldn't open in the chest. Wow. Yeah, I wish it was more common. That is a really, really good item. And I feel like we did unlock it a long time ago. Like, that was one of the... Oh, there goes the Holy Mantle for the floor. Once I started focusing on unlocks, I feel like that was one of the first ones I got. Rather than just pressing random every time. Went entirely the wrong direction. Oh wait, I have a key now though. I might as well take the speed up, I guess. It'll help us get around the Delirium floor that we're totally getting, for sure. I think there's a 25% chance after Isaac. No, I wish I'd grabbed the angel statues as well. A bunch of money and hearts. Because after Mega Satan is your highest percent chance that it isn't 100. No room can stand against the might of Guppy. I'd be having fun. I'm having fun now. Playing as Guppy is good. I've got a full heal in my back pocket if I need it. This definitely was not going to be Isaac. I don't know why I bothered coming in here. Not going to take pills at this point. Too much of a risk. And we're already Guppy, so there's no need to check the curse room either. I've managed to find every single dead end, as is tradition. Brr. I don't remember what colour the full health pill was, because there is a full health pill. Okay, there's Isaac. Fingers crossed. And anything else on your person that is also crossable. Not double cross though. Just to head that one off at the pass. Guppy flies. Yeah. no Delirium. So our last chance is Blue Baby unless we get Dad's key. Okay, well at least I know that we're not missing out on much. I'll take the one interesting item. Not necessarily good, just interesting. We're firing so quickly now as well that the fire is proccing a ton. Yoink. Yeah, flies and flying are the two things that Guppy gives you. Beyond whatever the individual Gup items you have give you. Donkey's jawbone, not that worth it. Scythes! I don't know. What is this? C-section fetus shots? Oh, that's disgusting and also kind of kills my fire rate a little bit. Interesting. They're the spinning death babies that appear on the corpse, I think. Thank goodness I've got such a high tier rate, because otherwise it would have killed my ability to generate flies. The visual metaphor for when I get too many 8-month or 18-month resubs. Just popping out those Twitch babies. Oh, they're bleeding. Yeah, when I lost the buff from the candle there, I was firing much slower. Well, keep in mind they're probably getting the effects of the $3 bill. So whatever my tiers currently are, they're getting as well. Oh, hello, little Brim. Oh, you poor Duke of Flies. Oh yeah, they do seem to home in. Just squirting out babies like I'm from Essex. Oh, quadruple shot. Double homing babies. Disgusting. I like it. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna go clear every room just to try for Dad's key, but it would have been such an easy kill as well. I would have wrecked Delirium easily. If I was playing as Tinted Lilith, I would imagine the baby would fire out babies, yes. At least 2 rooms. Come on. The one item out of 700 something or other that lets me have a higher chance of this not being the end. There's a nope. This is the last chance. Well, you and me both. Alright, well, we're gonna have to cash this in. I don't think you can get Dad's key in secret rooms, but you can get greed. Steam sale. I'm saved! Hello, workout. Well, it turned into a really, really good run. It's a shame that we didn't get the one thing done I needed. Second secret room is our last chance. I don't even know what it could give me. It's not even here. Boo earns. Boo earns. Still good though. Good run.